What many people don't realize is that Brazil is really well positioned to be the global leader in nature-based solutions scale-up. There is no better example of new economy rising than nature-based solutions.
Bom dia.
This is the third year of this conference. I would call the first year Education and Spark, the second year Initial Traction, the third year is really around Momentum.
The COP30 NbS capital mobilization is our effort to really cap the work that we've been doing for the last 3 years, to mobilize $5 billion to Brazil's NbS funds, project developers, and companies, and to really enable the scale-up of this sector to at least 1 million hectares by 2030.
We have an event today that gathers a lot of the key players in the ecosystem that is focusing on nature-based solutions, including project developers, investors, NGOs, policymakers. And this is really important. We are talking about a major opportunity for Brazil to develop this new market of nature-based solutions. So we need to have collaboration. We need to connect with the different stakeholders so we can hear the challenges and the opportunities and try to foster solutions together.
Climate Investment Summit is critical this year because we are in a transition phase where people are really becoming aware of the opportunities in nature-based solutions. And so conversations like this help people to understand what the underlying value of participating in this market is and how they can accelerate this transition by investing in the right types of opportunities.
We need to disseminate what is being done, the resources available, financial institutions, the projects that are going on, the new technologies. So this net of organizations, people is fundamental, and we need to do that as much as possible to make sure we bring up all the opportunities and the relevant information.
Capital for Climate has formed over the last few years in Brazil something called the Nature-Based Solutions Investment Collaborative. It's comprised now of 15 of the leading asset managers that are focused on deploying capital to nature-based solutions. Together, it represents around $2.5 billion of AUM focused on this space. We've also organized alongside that another group which is comprised of the leading development platforms. So on the one side, we have the investors. On the other side, we have the investable pipeline.
We are here at the website of Courageous Land, one of the first members that we united for Union for Nature in Brazil. Union for Nature is a group that we assembled as the top-tier platforms in Brazil that can either absorb or unlock more capital as possible into the country coming from international investors.
So we came here, had a bit of a conversation, talked about the project, had some lunch, went up to the area to see the plantings and the progress. It's been a fantastic day to have everyone here. Union for Nature is a group of selected project developers and platforms that are working towards reversing climate change and creating a better world and restoring nature. And it's been really fantastic to be invited to be part of this group. We look to solve similar problems, and so we talk about what are some of the obstacles in our way and how we can overcome them, and also how we can utilize the network of Capital for Climate for capital, offtake agreements, and other connections that are useful for our individual businesses as a collective.
We're signaling that NbS is not only viable, but an emerging, strong economic sector. And we're enabling Brazil at COP30 to inspire the world. The new economy is rising right here, right now.